So how do we start this? 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go hi everybody.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hi everybody.
This is Pedro.
And I'm Taylor.
That's so cheesy. Hello. This is us here again. We need to find like a catchphrase or something.
Yeah. We don't have time for that.
Right here, right in Brazil. Whatever you are. Here we are for you. No.
Well, this is a Q&A video. So, on my blog, for those of you who don't know, I run a blog on Tumblr. It's called theldrjournal.tumblr.com if you ever want to go check it out. And so on my blog, some people requested that we do a Q&A video.
Let's do a YouTuber thing. The link's going to be in the description.
Okay, yep, so click in the down bar, I think that's what they call it. We're new to this, but we're trying. We like this whole YouTube thing, so we're not making fun of YouTubers. We're trying to be like them. We're making fun of ourselves because we don't know all this stuff. Anyways, so the people on my blog asked if we could do a Q&A video, and so that's what we're doing. Did we introduce ourselves?
Introducing what way?
I'm Taylor.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it, put it down. So, I'm Pedro, I'm from Brazil, and this is Taylor. She's my wife, and she is American. She was born and raised here, and we've been married for, what, 6 months now?
6? October, November, December, January. Wow, yeah. Almost 7.
Wow, it's almost our anniversary, right?
Jeez, where did that happen? Okay, so to the questions. Okay, so Dot's Heart asks, what would you say was the hardest thing about being in a long-distance relationship, and what was the best part? Well, obviously the hardest part was being apart from each other. Not really so much being apart, but having to say goodbye, I think was the hardest part for me.
Yeah. For me too, because we kind of stay together. We would stay together for about a month, maybe sometimes even more than that at a time, and you kind of get used to that, and then all of a sudden you have to go back home, and then it gets shut off what you were used to, and then you gotta get back to, you know, staying on Skype and stuff.
Yeah, and so yeah, like the best part would be getting to see each other. So like having countdowns and the anticipation leading up to getting to see each other, packing your bags, it's all really exciting, and that was like one of my favorite things.
One thing that I also liked a lot was the fact that we both got to see new places that we've never thought we'd go before.
True.
And these new places that we got to see were even cooler then because they had a meaning for each other, you know. Then we got to go like to my first school. That's my elementary school right there. This is the place where, I don't know, we'd have gym class at, and
we'll keep going. If the video gets cut short, then we'll make a second video. Same thing. We're gonna keep filming it, but if it gets cut off, just know there's a part 2 coming. So I guess this one's for me. How much did it took for you to prepare papers to make Pedro come to the USA? So I think you're asking how long it took. And for that, it took actually a really long time. It's a lot of paperwork, and you have to make sure you get everything exactly right for USCIS standards. So I don't actually remember. We started the paperwork as soon as I got home from Brazil on our 5th visit, and that was like January, I think 16th or 17th, and we ended up sending out the papers like the day before February, I'm pretty sure. And so it took, and I worked on it every single night.
We did a lot of researching to make sure the papers were all filled out the way they're supposed to be.
We were on Skype every night for like over 2 weeks doing this, and it got really frustrating at some points, but of course it was worth it. So. Okay, next question. What are the differences when you live together and apart?
I don't know, I think the fact that we get to wake up like at the same time.
Yeah, go to bed together every night. Like we would stay up late on Skype every night too, but it's different getting to lay in bed together, watch TV together till we fall asleep, things like that. So, okay. Then they ask, what are the difficulties? So the difficulties of living together. The only thing I can think of is like now we're together, but some little things will keep us apart, like having to go to work or school. And it's not like, you know, we have to be together 24/7, but it's just like before it was 5,000 miles keeping us apart, and now it's like stupid because we're in the same town together, but we can't be together whenever we want. How do you keep the flame in a closed distance relationship when you cannot have the mystery anymore?
Well, the mystery is not because of the relationship's long distance. The flame, the mystery, or whatever you want to call it, it's within you. You know, you make it. Like, she could be at work, like I said, and we'd be apart when she's at work, and then just prepare something special when she comes home, and like light a candle up and make a snack. I feel like it's just the little things like that, little surprises throughout the day.
Just thinking of each other still. Yeah. Okay, Anonymous asks, how do you know he or she is the one? I guess this is kind of cliche, but I guess you kind of just know. I know everyone says that, but I never felt like how I feel about him before when I met him. And it was kind of right away. I wouldn't say like love at first sight, but I felt a different connection with him that I ever felt before.
I think for me it's just like I found someone that gets me, that understands my humor, that understands when I'm upset and what she has to do to make me happy. And she's very beautiful on the inside and outside. She's very patient, she's very calm, and that's always something I really wish I had. Not that I'm like a super explosive person, but she's like extremely calm and patient, and she will try to understand what you're feeling, and that for me is very, very good.
Okay. Next question. Why did you get married? Well, the simplest form of the answer is because we love each other. I think people expect this great reasoning to be like, so he could move to the United States, so we could close the distance. I mean, also, of course, those things are definitely awesome that we can be together now. But that's definitely not the only reason for us getting married. If Peter would have proposed to me and we weren't long distance at the same age, I would have said yes anyways, because I love him a lot and I want to spend the rest of my life with him, and I think he feels the same way, so.
I do, baby. It's just, weird kiss. Sorry, yeah, he was like, you pulled away and I was going for it. Let's try again. Yeah.